The Berlin Wall, erected on August 13, 1961, became a physical symbol of the division of Germany and Europe during the Cold War. For decades, it cut Berlin into East and West, creating a division that embodied the ideological contrasts between capitalism and socialism. The division brought far-reaching social, economic, and political consequences. Families were separated and freedom of movement was severely restricted. An authoritarian regime prevailed, one that spied on people and curtailed their freedoms. While economic development in West Germany brought prosperity, conditions in the Eastern German Democratic Republic stood in stark contrast. The planned economy was inefficient, infrastructure was outdated, and the state was heavily indebted. The population's dissatisfaction and duress eventually led to toppling of the wall on November 9, 1989, and subsequently to the end of the GDR. However, although Germany's reunification took place more than 30 years ago, on October 3, 1990, the effects of the division are still felt today. For example, incomes in Eastern Germany are lower compared to the old federal states, and the infrastructure is more deteriorated. Additionally, unemployment is higher in the East, in part due to the fact that most medium and large companies are located in the country's west. Because of the GDR's past, the political climate in the new federal states of Eastern Germany often involves greater skepticism about the country's established parties. This has been evidenced in protests against political decisions made in Berlin, such as those made during the COVID-19 pandemic or pertaining to immigration. The Alternative for Germany, which is classified as a far-right extremist party, exploits public dissatisfaction to advance its own political agenda, and it's successful in doing so. The party is gaining significant support in many regions of Eastern Germany, where it has become the dominant political force. Sociologist Steffen Mau from Humboldt University Berlin emphasizes that the AfD skillfully appeals to an East German consciousness that was long neglected by established parties after reunification. The AfD positions itself as a representative of East German interests, using a narrative that portrays the East as a bulwark against Western values, according to Mau. Far-right extremism researcher Oliver Decker from the Else Frenkel Brunswick Institute warns against viewing the AfD in Eastern Germany as a new people's party. He describes its supporters there as a solid, hermetically sealed milieu that is increasingly moving away from democratic values. Decker points out that the AfD not only functions as a protest party in Eastern Germany, but is also supported by a significant number of voters with anti-democratic and far-right extremist views. From today's perspective, the anniversary of the wall's construction is therefore not only a reminder of a dark chapter in German history, but also of how historical events can leave deep and long-lasting traces.